A new expansion has arrived to Magic the Gathering, and you can already imagine it's already creating a whole new crazy fanfare obsession over it. All I know is I'm glad I play Hearthstone, because Magic Gathering, it's too much. But let's get down to it. Basically, there's a new crossover expansion, the Magic the Gathering, with Final Fantasy, and it has ignited a frenzy in both the trade card game and Final Fantasy communities, reaching hype levels comparable, if not even exceeding, those seen during the explosive Lord of the Rings crossover. If you guys remember, one of the most expensive trading cards came out of Lord of the Rings expansion, the One Ring. There was only one copy of it in the world. Some guy found it up in Canada and sold it to Post Malone for $2.6 million. So you can already imagine, with Wizard of the Coast, a Universe Beyond initiative continuing to reshape its collectible card market, and Final Fantasy being the latest expansion to shape up perhaps its most profitable and most chaotic expansion yet. Much of the excitement is driven by one specific card called the Golden Chocobo, an ultra rare card with only 77 foil copies printed in the whole world. One recently surfaced on eBay and was listed for $200,000, eventually selling for what's believed to be around $40,000. If every one of the 77 cards fetched similar prices, that would put the set total value at over $3 million. That's all of them together. And that could surpass the infamous one-of-a-kind One Ring card from the Lord of the Rings set that sold for $2 million. Crazy, huh? I mean, the comparison to Lord of the Rings is natural, because we have to sort of, we have to be able to have a certain scale to kind of compare. And these are, Final Fantasy, Lord of the Rings, cross-generational fan bases. And so where Lord of the Rings had the novelty of the One Ring and people chasing that as the singular crown jewel, Final Fantasy crossover spreads its value across a wide array of highly coveted cards. It's not only the Chocobo, but there's also iconic characters like Cloud and Sephiroth and Terra and Lightning. And all of these some of them, like I believe the Cloud one is anywhere from $500 to $700. Sephiroth is about $700 to $1,000. Tons and tons of great value in the second market, but this frenzy does come with a bit of a cost. These booster packs or boxes are selling out instantly, and if you want to get your hands on it, you have to go to resellers who are driving the prices far beyond their market retail price. Even major retailers like Target are hiking up in-store prices, leading many fans to accuse the entire system of scalping and market manipulation. It's just one of those things. Because there's so much fanfare, obsession over it, everybody wants to make a buck. Everybody wants to take advantage of the opportunity to profit somehow. I feel at this point, it's not even about the card game itself. It's about the collectible markets and how you can basically get a cut of that profitable share. And when we look at Final Fantasy expansion, it definitely did take some blueprints that were laid out by the Lord of the Rings and cranked it up to 11. The characters are more varied. The nostalgic pull is broader, spanning multiple generations of gaming fans. There's like PS1 arts, and then there's custom art. It's crazy what they're doing with this stuff, and trying to even own, let's say, every single card in this current expansion. It's gonna run you a lot of money. Really. Second market stuff is not even doing much favors, to be honest. So if you're just a casual Magic the Gathering fan, and you kind of just want to collect them all for your own personal deck building purposes, you better open up that wallet and your savings and take a loan, because it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. Oof. That's why I play Hearthstone. I can't be collecting. I can't break the bank just to be collecting cards, but I do love card games. That's why Hearthstone is the balance for me. But if you are the Magic the Gathering fan, are you a huge fan of this new expansion? Do you think that it's more of a gimmick? I know that there's a contention with the community who say that the Universe Beyond stuff really has been detracting from the main universe content and the releases, because Wizards of the Coast know that makes it's very lucrative approach. They want to kind of go for it, but it does undermine the main base universe of Magic the Gathering. All I know is if anybody is interested in Magic, do make your way to at least the subreddits. The community is extremely friendly. They're very open. They're always willing to help with this stuff. And I know it's a growing culture that not only continuing to grow, but is always open and accepting of new players who are interested as well. And I know we're going to have some Magic the Gathering presence here. I think it's already here in the UAE, but I think it's going to get even bigger in the near future. But do share your thoughts and opinion. Would love to hear from you guys. But with that, it's time to wrap it up here on the Evening Buzz. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Keeping you guys busy and entertained all throughout the weekend shift. Only here on Pulse 95. This is Mikail Atiyeh signing out. Have a good one.